which he does. Assuming Mycroft doesn't have a counter or an instant speed removal spell, which he doesn't, he just has Resto, Dispel, and Supreme Verdict. That is going to be it. There we go. So George Morgan's going to take that 2-1. So sorry about the quality of this first match that was streamed. It was not the best, and I apologize. We're still trying to set it up.
Handshake's going
friendly
out.
handshake. That's always the best thing to see at the end of a
Good
match
sportsmanship,
where
guys.
somebody does get a little land light. Mycroft definitely could have used a couple more lands that game. But I'm going to go next door, try to get one of them to come over here, and I will be right back. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with Tyler, and I'm going to put our awesome info for the pre-release up so you can check out what that's going to look like. It's going to be a blast, and that is tonight and tomorrow and Sunday. Well, tonight at midnight, so technically tomorrow. But there you go. It's the Magic Origins pre-release. Just say that stuff.
Alright guys, Kenny will be right back. Definitely be sure to come down for our pre-release this weekend. For each player that joins into one of our raffle, each pre-release you come in, you punch in a raffle ticket, you get 5 out of 6 of the raffles. Get a chance to enter in for a booster box of Modern Masters. Definitely something worth investing in. Plus you also get to come down and have a lot of fun playing the new set coming out, so it's definitely worth investing in for sure. Trying to figure out if there's anything we can do to help fix the stream a little here, fix the quality. We do apologize for any of the inconveniences going on about that. Try and get the next round going up here momentarily, guys. We appreciate your patience. For everyone listening, anyone have a particular card that they're hyped for coming out for the new Magic Origins set? Anyone have a card that they're interested to see how it's going to play in any of the particular formats? Just a card that you're excited to play in your new Commander deck? I think the new Archangel of Tides is going to be pretty sweet. If any of y'all have a particular card you're thinking will be sweet, just punch it out in the chat. Flying Thalia. You can get behind that. That's the Vryn Wingmare, right? The one that it's a 2/1 flyer for 3 mana. It's a little more expensive than Thalia, but it's also not legendary, so that is a pretty good plus to it. Days Undoing, yeah, that card does look pretty sweet. So what we need is a 3 mana just undo the game state card. It's gonna be real fun. Those of you that don't know what Days Undoing does, each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, draws 7 turns. If it's your turn, end the turn. It's a 3 mana sorcery mythic from the new set coming out. So, definitely a crazy good card. I'm sure it'll be played in some decks. Not sure where the format's gonna move into. A lot of talks about green-black elves becoming a deck, if I've been keeping up with the potential talks of the upcoming metagame. Green-black elves or just mono-green elves looks pretty good. Anyone have any particular brews that they're thinking of testing up now that the whole set's been spoiled? And also Kenny should be back momentarily, guys. I think the Avaricious Dragon 2 could definitely see some play in modern. Bant Company. I think it'll see play in Bant Company. I could see that definitely being a very solid deck. Especially with Death. I mean, Deathmist Raptor is just so good. Card is just nuts. I've always been a fan of the Bant deck, so definitely look forward to seeing where that goes. I think Mono Red's gonna be pretty sweet too. With the I think it's Goblin Pile Drivers getting a reprint for some reason. That's gonna be pretty good. I feel like we'll have to see, but I definitely think that card's gonna see some play somewhere. But for anyone tuning in, definitely be sure to come in tonight at midnight for our Magic Origins pre-release. It's going to be $25. Get you a raffle ticket into our booster entry. It's on Sunday. For every other pre-releases we play that are listed on the side there, you get a ticket. If you get 5 or more tickets from playing in the pre-releases, you can choose, if you do win, you can choose to upgrade the box of Magic Origins you win to a box of Modern Masters 2015. So it's definitely something that's really cool that we're trying to offer to our players, just to get everything going there. Give you some cool door prizes as well. There'll be door prizes all weekend, plus the big prize of the booster box. It's always exciting. But we are currently streaming the modern format for F&M tonight, and we will unfortunately not be able to do any of the pre-releases, but definitely try and get you some modern games, hopefully later, maybe a standard game or two. Get some of the players in here, try and talk with them. But definitely come down. For those of you that don't know, we are located at 1119 4th Avenue in Huntington, West Virginia. Located on what's quote-unquote Nerd Row. We've got Rare Drops, which is currently where we're streaming at, which is a vintage game store. Come down and play any type of old video games, board games, all those fun things. Also play board games with us with Hometown Hobbies, where we also do F&M, HeroClix, all types of the works. And then right next to us is a comic book store. And then all of that's nearby several different pizza places. So it's definitely a great little area to come down and quote-unquote get your nerd on. We do appreciate anyone coming down that is interested. The more the merrier.
All right.
All right. Kenny Hughes is back.
Yeah.
Who do we got now?
Cody Hill playing Burn,
Oh, baby.
and Tom Perry playing Ad Nauseum Combo.
Ad nauseum combo.
Ad Nauseum Tendrils. Ant. That's not his name. Tomb Perry.
Tomb Fury. Should be a fun game.
Yeah. Cody is playing Mardu Burn, so he has stuff like Boros Charms, Lava Spikes, Bumpin' the Knights, Lightning Bolts, Goblin Guides. I think he has Monastery Swift Spears. Just a big burn package, and
Beat
of
your
course,
face in deck.
I believe I don't know what exactly Tom's list is. I just know he's playing Tendrils or Ad Nauseum. Definitely not Tendrils. That's not legal. But I assume he's playing the Spoils of the Vault version and Lightning Storm. So
I was asking the chat what cards they were excited for coming out in the new set. What card are you excited for, Kenny?
in the new set,
Yeah.
after Animist Awakening, the Green X ramp spell,
Yep, that card looks sweet.
the Nissa. Love the Nissa. I like green cards. I like blue cards. Those are my favorite kind. But I really do like the Animist Awakening. I think it's going to have a place in Standard.
Yeah, I was talking about elves. Do you think that deck is definitely a real contender for coming up with the new set?
I would say that goblins are more so, but elves are probably going to be
Yeah,
right
that
there
Goblin
too.
Pile Driver looks amazing.
Yeah, he does. At least until September or October. So Dark Slick Shore is going to come down for Tom, and he's going to have a turn 1 Lotus Bloom. So
Oh,
in
man.
3 turns, I apologize, 3 turns, he's going to get that in play. 4 turns for Ancestral Recall, or Ancestral Vision. They both saw play for a long time. Followed with the turn 1 Serum Vision. This is a pretty good start for the combo deck. Be able to scry away some cards, and it look like Gemstone Mine. You might keep that one on top.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely keep that.
I don't know what his hand looks like, but oh, don't put it in your hand.
No,
He almost did it.
don't do one of those. That's
One on
called
top, and it
cheating.
was the Gemstone Mine. So there we go, and he's going to pass it back. He's going to put a nice little reminder on top of his deck to remember to remove a counter from his suspend card.
No, my bad. I had your phone over there, so I had like everything switched up.
Cody's going to just Lava Spike or Bump him Night him. I wasn't able to see which one it was after he taps his Blood Crypt to do so. So 17 all here. Is it a Dreadship Reef?
That is what it looks like.
If that's what that is, that's awesome. He's playing a storage land, and I wasn't sure that those saw play in Modern. Oh, sounds like some hype happening in the
Some
middle of rare
Marvel hype
drops.
over there. Getting
Some novel.
some curly chip
Eric.
damage going on.
As Cody's going to grab a mountain out of his deck, and he's going to probably cast... Nope, not what I thought. Dark Confidant going to come down.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too bad of a guy. He's a pretty good one.
He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, good old Bob Meyer. He's going to charge up his Dreadship Reef, which is a storage land. You can pay 1 and tap it to put a storage counter on it, and then you can pay 1 to remove X storage counters to get X combination of blue and or black mana to your mana pool.
Oh man.
So next turn he can pay 1, he can tap it It taps for colorless. You
Ooh,
can tap
he's
the
got
colorless.
another one going down with the gemstone mile. This guy's gonna